Welcome to this brief overview of Tadiran's latest communication system, the Emerald Ice. Since 1968, Tadiran systems have served some of the largest companies around the world, but this system is designed especially for small businesses. And it's full of the sophisticated features that a small business needs to compete. The Emerald Ice offers a variety of telephone sets to meet any need. A professional business speakerphone with an LCD and 28 programmable buttons. A cost-effective and rugged 14-button speakerphone that's perfect for the warehouse or the kitchen. For the front desk, we have an attendant console with a programmed button for each telephone. This console helps the receptionist handle calls more quickly and lets them know who's busy on another call. Since we're talking about handling calls quickly, let's see just how efficient the Emerald Ice is. If you're like most businesses, your telephones are your lifeline to your customer. You can't live a day without them because you can't afford to miss an important call. And it costs money to make your phone ring. Those ads in the yellow pages aren't cheap. And when a customer does call, you want to process that call in the most efficient and friendly way possible. That's where the Emerald Ice comes in. Let's take a look at transferring a call. Our receptionist needs to transfer a call to Steve, but she isn't sure where Steve is right now. She presses his DSS. After a few seconds, she tries Brian's office.
Hey, Daphne.
Hi, Brian. I'm trying to reach Steve.
No, I think he's in the kitchen.
Steve, is that you? I've got a call for you.
So here's a quick quiz. How many times did the receptionist press the transfer button? The answer is 0. How many times did she press the hold button? None. You just keep pressing names until you get the right person, because the caller was automatically placed on hold as soon as you press the DSS button. If for some reason you can't reach the right person, you just press the hold key to get the caller back. The Emerald Ice is so simple to use that it takes no time at all to train someone to manage calls when the main receptionist is out sick or on vacation. Since we're talking about how easy it is to transfer calls, let's not forget that there are times when a caller might just want to leave a voicemail message.
I'm sorry I can't find her right now. Would you like her voicemail?
Voicemail is a reliable way to capture an accurate message 24 hours a day, and the Emerald Ice has powerful voicemail options. If you have a caller who would prefer to leave a message, all you do is press the voicemail key followed by the button for the desired person. When you hang up, the caller will be transferred directly to the called person's personal greeting. I don't know about you, but I get a little impatient when someone tells me I'm being transferred to voicemail, but then I have to listen to the phone ring 5 or 6 times before I get to voicemail. That won't happen with the Emerald Ice. When you transfer a call to voicemail, that's exactly where it goes. And when is a voicemail more than just voicemail? The Emerald Ice's optional voicemail system also provides additional functionality beyond the recording of messages. The Help button is designed to make sure you get the most from your telephone system. When you press this button, the Emerald Ice gives you step-by-step instructions on how to use any telephone feature. Let's say we have a new receptionist for the day, and he can't quite remember how to create a conference call. All he has to do is press the Help and the Conference button, and the system does the rest.
Conference. The conference feature allows up to a total of 4 internal and external parties to be joined together in a conversation.
Wow, a system that retrains you when you forget how to use a feature? Think about how much faster a new employee can adapt if step-by-step instructions are only a button press away. The Help button is a perfect example of how sophisticated features make the Emerald Ice simple to use, today and for years to come. Okay, let's say you're walking down the hall and you hear your name being paged over the telephone system, but you don't recognize the person's voice. You need to get that call, but you don't know who it is. Pick up any telephone on the Emerald Ice system and press pound. You will automatically be connected to the party that is paging. It's that simple. Again, with the Emerald Ice, there are no cryptic feature codes to learn. What could be easier than just pressing pound? Let's say you hear an incoming call, but it isn't your phone that's ringing. It's Steve's phone, and he's stepped away from his desk. You'd be happy to grab that call, but you don't have time to sprint down the hall to see if you can catch it. But since this is an Emerald Ice, you know this is going to be easy, right? Right. Just lift your handset and press star to answer another ringing phone. Customers aren't always eager to end up in voicemail. The Easy Call Pickup feature allows your company to work as a team without everyone needing to be a track star and sprinting down the hall to answer someone else's phone. Conference calls. Now there's a subject that might make you cringe. With some telephone systems, you can spend more time learning to set up a conference call than on the call itself. And what happens when you try to add a second party and you end up in their voicemail? Now you have to figure out how to drop the second call and pick the first call back up. Not always as simple as it seems. That's why Tadiran created Meet Me Conference. Think of the conference as a place, a virtual conference room. It has a number, just like a telephone. Let's look at an example. In this example, the conference room number is 860. To enter the conference, press the button, which is labeled 860, or just dial 860. Everyone will see the light on and know there is a conference in progress. The receptionist can just transfer a caller to 860 and they will automatically be in the conference. The Emerald Ice supports 8 separate conference rooms with 4 callers in each. So whether you have a weekly conference call or you want to create an impromptu conference, Meet Me Conference on the Emerald Ice makes it simple. Set the caller in the conference room while you go out and get the other attendees. Speaking of simple, I bet you've noticed that we've hardly talked about the hold key. It is important, but not always needed. The Emerald Ice supports auto hold, which we demonstrated earlier by just pressing the DSS buttons or extension numbers as we tried to track down Steve. The Emerald Ice knows to put the call on hold. But if you're used to using the hold button, you can still do that too. When things get really hectic for the receptionist or operator, the holding call assist can help. When traffic is high, the operator may be forced to place calls on hold, but remembering who has been on hold the longest can be difficult. Let's see how it works. A receptionist answers a ringing call, and as she is talking, another call comes in. She presses the hold key, and the first caller will be placed on hold, and she will be talking to the second caller. No need to hang up. Now what happens when a third call comes in? She just presses hold again. But where's the first caller? To get them back, press hold again, and the longest held call will be reconnected. Since ringing calls are a priority, pressing the hold key answers the ringing call first. Pressing it again will bring back the longest holding call. Your customers are your lifeblood, and leaving them on hold or losing track of them will cost you. The Emerald Ice will save you time and it will save you training. And best of all, it will make your customers' experience pleasant. And that is money in the bank. Did you expect anything less from a company like Tadiran Telecom? 36 years, 41 countries provides the right experience to design and deliver world-class products. The Emerald Ice system is only available from an authorized Tadiran America business partner. We encourage you to take a closer look. You will be pleasantly surprised with the versatility and affordability of the new Emerald Ice.